guess it's all but confirmed, right? All but confirmed by NRS themselves that T1000? Is it T1000? Is going to be in Combat Pack 2 and Ghostface. I fucking hate both of them. I hate both of those choices. It's really, 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 really fucking stupid. Really stupid. But good morning anyways. Did you censor Firecracker's name? Can I ask why? I'm curious. Good morning, Robert. Joseph says, say his name, T1000. I don't understand why people like that. Like, I don't get it. Is there a reason why you like T1000? Hold on. I think I know who it is. T1000 bad guy. Yeah, I knew that's who it was. It's kind of hot. Here. Wait, is that the old man from Peacemaker? I don't think so. I don't know. I've never seen the movie. But this is a waste of a character, in my opinion. A waste. Good morning, Todd. Good morning, Hooded. Ghostface for the win. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Just stop. Robert says, set photos got me excited. Lois looks great too. I haven't seen those. Maybe it's in the photos that I found. The Just Jared article. But I've seen the Mr. Terrific, which we're going to talk about. He's a little guy. He's going to grow up soon. And Granny Panties. Good morning, Steph. Good morning, Mike. Good morning, Wiley Coyote. Okay, so it literally can... Oh, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Good morning, James. T1000 will be too cool. No! The guest characters cannot, in fact, be cooler than characters that belong in the game. Guest characters are, by default, bottom tier. Bottom fucking tier. Stop it. Stop it. She's white and... I'm not racist. Wait, shut the fuck up, Gary. Stop it. Stop it. You're allowed to say Firecracker. Also, they did Kara dirty. So, you guys know how we're playing, Detroit Become Human, right? Hold on. Kara, Detroit Become Human. This is Firecracker, guys. This is Firecracker. I'm a little sad about that. I'm a little sad because she's like the worst. But we'll get there, I promise. But yeah, that's her face. Omni-Man disagrees with your racist statement. Wait, what? Because he's white? I don't know what you mean. It's too early. I don't know what that means. But he's white too. I don't get it. Okay, anyways. So yeah, this is Firecracker. I can say it because I'm white, I guess. It's Kara. I did not know that. Thank you, TikTok. I appreciate you keeping me informed on all the Detroit Become Human stuff. I love it. We'll talk about her. I like her character, but we'll get there. We'll get there. She's fucking annoying. The little hoe bag. Anyways, this might be random as heck, but are you a fan of the Looney Tunes? I mean, is anybody really a fan of the Looney Tunes, or does anybody really hate the Looney Tunes? Like, I feel like I liked the comics crossovers with DC. I love those. Especially the Elmer Fudd one. And then the one with Harley, that big motherfucker, the hairy guy. And then I watched him as a kid. Disney shills hate the Looney Tunes? What? That's a thing? Okay. Learn something new every day. I didn't know that was I didn't know that was a thing. It's a waste of a character for Peacemaker, Omni-Man, and Homelander, so what's your point? Get rid of guest characters. I'm just saying. Get rid of guest characters in general. And I would be happy. But at least if you're going to force us to have combat packs with guest characters, at least make them good. Right? At least make them good. Bring Noob back. Bring Jade back. Bring Scarlet. Bring Kira. All of them get precedent before any guest character, period. You know what? While we're at it, bring back Cassie. Jackie had a hell of a kick. Bring her back. Come on now. It's perfectly okay. Todd's going to explain why it's perfectly fine. I'm not picking on you. This is just me making fun of you, Todd, because you're wrong. It's fine, though. It's perfectly fine to have guest characters. Sure, people would want more MK characters, but hardly anyone remembers the 3D era characters. Todd, we're not all 18, right? I understand that you probably weren't even born during the 3D era. At best, you were an infant and could not grip a controller. But I am age shaming you right now. I just wanted to make that clear. But in fact, some of us like the 3D characters. Some of us love them. We have Serena model in a game. We should not. There is no excuse. There is no excuse why we should have T1000 before Sonya Blade. What's the reason? Or Noob. Or Jade. Like, there's no reason. And I don't hate guest characters. I don't care for them. But good morning, Punk. Kaiwan says, yeah, I'm hating the new episodes of The Boys. Like, they only wrote it in some sort of anti-Trump space. And the libertarian got a libertarian left. I mean, it's always been anti-Trump. It's always been relatively woke, though it is able to poke fun at both sides. But, like, the weird stuff to me that's happening this season is kind of some of the slowness. I actually don't have a whole lot of complaints about this season. I'm enjoying it a lot. We'll get there, I promise. Fucking Punk with the devil emoji. Good morning, Reese. Sonya Blade sucks. You know what, Joseph? You're just terrible. You're just terrible. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say. I don't have a good comeback. It's too fucking early. It's storming. Deal with that one. Robert, thank you so much. All right, let's get to these Superman set photos. I don't believe for a second these are leaked. There's no way, right? Did they claim they were leaked? I could have made that whole thing up, right? But there's no way that, okay. These were leaked. These are too good of photos to be leaked. So let's talk about it. I got a few thoughts. Okay. We're gonna start with Superman. I will tell you where's a better picture here. I don't mind. I like the way it looks. I do. I love the color aspect. I think it's beautiful. The colors are perfect. Okay, there's my compliment. I feel like the trunks go down a little bit too far. Though my best guess is that this is, I don't know, maybe this isn't an early suit. Maybe it's not an early suit. But the trunks go down a little bit too far. That's my main issue here. But I think it looks really, really good. I don't really care for like the collared look, but that's just me. Honestly, this is what we've all kind of been hoping it's went back toward. Not all, but Kryptonian adult diapers. Yeah. This is what a lot of people hope for, though, right? They hoped for a back to normal kind of Superman, not this over the top. I don't hate Henry Cavill as Superman. I don't think a lot of that was his fault. I think this suit is so much better. Like, I didn't like the muted colors that they gave Henry. Again, not his fault, but I like this a lot better, at least so far. Pika, good morning. These are the pictures where the suit should have been first revealed. Facts. These are better than whatever that, I know it was an AI, but it looked like AI. Bad Photoshop garbage was, where he was just putting on his shoes real slow. Like these are so much better. So much better. Which is also why I don't think they're an actual leak. Mo, good morning. Listen to Mo and prove you're not afraid of being mooned. Wait, what? What? I do fear Mo. I do. Now I want to talk about Mr. Terrific. Why is he so little? Hold on. Why is he so little? Why is he such a little guy? I'm not trying to size shame. I'm not. Obviously, it's not Terry Sloan, right? It's Michael. I don't know if did they ever specify that? I don't know. Mr. Terrific is a big motherfucker. Mr. Terrific is obviously, you can see, generally a big fucking dude. And we got a little guy. Whatever. It looks fine. I guess. Why is my phone creating a clip? I did not mean to do that. He is a fun size Mr. Terrific. He doesn't look awful. His hair's... I'm not trying to pick. But he's so little. He's smaller than Superman. I mean, he's supposed to be... I guess he's supposed to be a little smaller than Superman. But good morning, Black Phoenix. Who's Mr. Terrific? Oh, I'm not answering that question. I'm not answering it. He's the third smartest man in the DC universe. Only behind Lex and Batman. And he's awesome. So I think the suit looks incredible. See if we can get any better shots. I didn't see all of these, but they're all pretty close to the same shot. Is that... I don't know the actor. I like it. Okay, here's my question. Here's my concern, I guess, is the big thing. Mr. Terrific is clearly established, right? So we're going into this DCU in a clearly established world, right? This isn't Michael Holt who's just coming above into his own. No, he's got the fair play jacket. He's got everything. I can't wait to see how they add his little things that talk to him. I forget what they're called. I haven't read a Mr. Terrific book in a minute. His little balls. I can't wait to see how they add his little balls in post. Oh, yeah. But how are we going to do this through flashbacks? Are we going to? And that also makes me wonder. I know Hawk Girl's supposed to be in this movie, right? So she's already going to be clearly established. T-Spheres, thank you, Black Phoenix, for the save. See? Black Phoenix is up on his rating. I've been reading, guys. You'd be proud. I've been reading. I read Wonder Woman 10. I still don't understand the controversy. We're going to talk comics tomorrow. But, JSA confirmed. Yeah, so the only, and I do believe that James Gunn can do it. The only thing that worries me is going into this universe in, like, the middle of it, right? So there's going to be a lot of stuff we have to learn through either flashbacks or context clues, or, learn through their maybe own solo projects. I know that they had talked about doing Strange Adventures, which it's an Adam Strange story. But let's be real. It's a Mr. Terrific story. It's a Mr. Terrific story as much as it is an Adam Strange story. So, I would like to see how they're going to do that. Robert said Gunn said this was established world, not an origin. And I get that, and I think that's probably smart. But I guess I didn't think how established this world was. I didn't realize just how deep they were going into it, I guess. Bye, Steph! Actually, did she say she was leaving? Okay, yeah. But Tom King wrote a good Mr. Terrific. Just ask Reese. Tom King is his favorite, right? Yeah. And it's actually really funny, is I thought about Reese when I seen these, these pictures, because I knew he was going to be really excited for Mr. Terrific and Tom King's take on him. I knew he would be very, very interested in what Tom was going to do with the characters. Actually, James Gunn wrote this, but still. Now, Robert said he sent me pictures of Lois. Let's see if we can find them, because I didn't see the Lois one. You sent me one picture and it was just Superman, wasn't it? Okay, Superman set photos reveal. Look at this chick. What ship are Lois? Okay, wait. This ain't it. That can't be it. That's not it. What am I looking at here? What am I looking for here? Maybe this. Alright, I mean, she looks like Lois Lane's. She looks fine. Like, there's nothing. It looks like Lois. What ship are they coming out of? That is not like your typical airplane. I don't know. I think they'll do good. Give Mr. Terrific pants. Does he not have pants? I don't understand. I seen you saying that. Hold on. That's what I'm so confused about. He has pants. What are you talking about? Is he wearing shorts or something? Like, okay, I think he has pants. Did you really get mad I was joking about Tom King race? Okay. Have a nice day. Okay, I'm still confused about the pants thing, but let's see if that's all the pictures. Like, he clearly has pants. Why are we? I don't know. I think it looks good. Yeah, I think it looks pretty decent. No, jerk, I'm going for coffee. I was like, wait, I'm confused. Okay. I think it looks good. I think I don't think it's the best, like, what the fuck is he looking at? I don't know. Like, yesterday when I first seen him, I was like, I hate him. Because I hate everything right away. But now they're kind of growing on me. The villain is black? Oh boy, wait. The villain is black? I don't think we even know who the villain is yet in the movie. I'm assuming it's Lex Luthor. Well, they might make him black. Gary, I think you saw some bad photos because I don't know what the hell you're talking about. Gary said they're showing leggings. He's wearing leggings that show off his ass. No, those are not leggings. Those are rather just regular fit pants. It's okay to be crazy. We're all crazy sometimes. Okay, let me look. Robert sent a few more pictures that we can look at before we move on to the boys. I guess it shows off Perry. Who the fuck is this motherfucker? Hold on. I'll show you. Don't worry. Is that Jimmy? Is that Paul Dano? Who is this? I mean, it can't be Jimmy. He's not a redhead. Here's Perry and Lois. I think Lois looks great. She looks just like typical Lois. Oh, that is Jimmy. Okay, I could have just read, the title of the email. Why isn't he a redhead? I thought the actor that played Jimmy could be lighting. I thought he was a natural redhead, though. He does look like Paul Dano a little bit. I don't know. I don't think it... I don't have a lot of complaints, and I feel bad because... I don't feel bad. I always complain. But... this is one I can't really complain about too badly. Lois looks good. She looks better than Amy Adams to me personally. I never liked Amy. I like Amy Adams in some things. She was in a Smallville episode. She did a really good job with. I'm sure there's something else I've seen with her. But I didn't feel like she did a great Lois. Nicholas Hoult is Lex. Yes, you're absolutely correct. So yeah, we do have a villain. Andy's white. I'm not sure where Oh, I get it. Joseph's just racist. He saw a black guy and assumed that he was the villain. Because he obviously probably doesn't know who Mr. Terrific is. I'm just saying. That makes sense. What, who do you... Oh, Hans Zimmer. Mick Gordon. Actually, I changed my answer. Mick Gordon. Can you imagine Mick Gordon doing the score for this? It would be incredible. Udios, I'm sure I said that wrong. Lee said, who do you believe should do the score for Guns? Can you believe how good it would be if Mick Gordon did it? It would be my ideal score, but I don't think it would work for everybody. Amy is low tier Lois. I agree. I actually think this chick looks pretty good. Trish just said this, everyone, and he's white. 100% she's racist. No, not the only reason I said he was white, let's put some context in here, Todd, was because Joseph said they made the villain a black man. I know Mick best for Doom and Doom Eternal. That's what I'm saying. Can you imagine the score that Mick would do on... It would be like the most metal score ever. And everyone would hate it, but I'd talk about how good it was. I definitely would. But Mick does other stuff too, besides Doom. He's worked with a lot of people in new metal scene. He's worked with, most importantly, he's worked with Motionless in White for scoring The End of the World. But I'm just saying. Also, you gotta admit that Mick Gordon makes really good... That's what I said, Todd. Todd! Stay on track here. Yeah, I like a lot of Mick stuff. I think it would be really cool, but it wouldn't make sense for a Superman movie. Maybe more of a Batman movie, as long as we don't get like the cheesy ass Nirvana shit anymore. Can we stop with that? Can we please stop with that? There we go. I just made your hit song for you. There we go. Mick Gordon would be best for a Lobo movie. You know what? I 100% agree. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. But, I mean, as she's wearing, I am not wearing a Nirvana shirt. I don't hate Nirvana. I think they're wildly overrated. But, plus I can't let, they're fine. They're totally fine, guys. Okay, I want to take one more look at Jimmy. Jimmy looks good. He looks like Paul Dano. Who is that? I don't know. Looks good. I like Nirvana. I like most of the songs. I like Plateau. That's my favorite. I can't stand the one song where he's just like, write me again. Oh my god, it's so bad. Plus his voice. Anytime I talk about Nirvana, there's always one in the crowd that's like, Nirvana is the best thing that has ever been created. How could you? Like, because they were super overrated. Is Jimmy? No! I was trying to figure out if that was the Riddler from the Batman movie. Or what he's from, because his face looks fucking familiar. You know what? I'm gonna look it up. Jimmy, what's his name? Jimmy Superman. What is it? 2025? Who is the new Superman? I don't care who the new Superman is. I want to see what the actor is. His name is Skylar G. No. Wait, he does look super familiar, and he's super cute. No, I don't want to see photos. I want to see what he's been in. Known for... That's it? He's got 4 credits? Oh, wait. Expand below. Oh, he's in the Corey! Didn't I just do this other day when I recognized someone from the Corey? He's in the Corey. He's Max. Yep. Okay. I know who he is now. Now I like it even more. Okay. I like it. His name's Skylar. That's the most girly name I've ever heard, but it is. Lance Hendrickson was in the Corey. I know, that's who it was the other day. So, like, that's how I know my video games people. Or my actors from video games like that. I think he'll do a good job. I think he was like, if I remember, Max from the Corey, wasn't he the gay one? Hold on. Max from the Corey. Yeah. I think I got him, bit, like, almost right away. I don't know, I kind of like him. I kind of like the way it's looking so far. I like the idea of a pre-established universe, but I'm also a little nervous on how they're going to do it, because I'm one of those fans that want to know everything, right? So, I would say it's going to take some getting used to, but I think it's probably smart. People are sick of origin stories, not going off the Marvel method. I think it's smart. Soundgarden or Red Hot Chili Peppers for favorite rock band? Neither are my favorite. But if I had to pick between Soundgarden and Red Hot Chili Peppers, I would pick Soundgarden. Like, just for it being what's his name? Anthony. Oh, I can't think of his last name from Red Hot Chili Peppers. Being a little bit problematic alone, I would pick. And Soundgarden's better. My dumbass plucked in the trash can and almost started. Be fucking careful, Reese. Holy crap. Anthony Kiedis, that was his name. Anthony Kiedis is he's a little odd. All right, let's talk about the boys. I want to see if maybe, because I seen a lot of people doing this, like, I seen it before I watched The Boys, right? And everyone was doing this, oh my god, I'm all up in my fifis about The Boys. I just realized they've been making fun of, like, alt-writers the whole time, and, also to some degree, the far left. And we may find a video to watch to see how bad they are. But this show, Bee Gees, I do not prefer the Bee Gees. Though, like, it's not the worst thing in the world. It could be worse. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Like, what is it? What is that? Is it Saturday Night Fever? What am I thinking by them? Or is it just Night Fever? I can't remember, but if you're in the mood. I always thought Homelander was used for commentary on American Patriots. That's the thing. It's not, you're qualifying that a little bit too easily, right? I would argue that Homelander is not a stand-in for American patriotism. He's a stand-in for more like jingoism, or like that degree where you'll push it to a place where it shouldn't be pushed when it comes to that. I would not call him a stand-in for the typical, it's almost 4th of July, you're gonna go out and watch fireworks and have a few beers and get the chills. When you hear that country song, you know what I'm talking about. I'm proud to be an American. Yeah, that one. Not your typical American patriot. Oh my god, Reese. Oh my god. The political shit wasn't surprising, but the ass licking made my stomach hurt, and my brother... Okay, so they did that whole, like, what was it? Centipede thing? That made my stomach hurt. There was actually one scene where I had the, like the stomach feeling where your mouth gets all watery and you want to vomit. Like, I love watching ice skating. I think it's gorgeous. I think it's a beautiful sport. I used to really like it a lot more when I was younger. I always thought that it was a really scary thing. Like, how at the same time can you have such a beautiful sport to look at and listen to beautiful music and watch them perform, and then it can be so deadly so quick. There's a scene in, I think, episode 3, I want to say, I don't know exactly, where and it's not even like Homelander lasers somebody, but then a girl trying to flee because she's terrified runs over somebody's fingers. And that scene made me feel icky. Because the idea of how razor sharp those are, and then the girl, like, is trying to get out and she lifts her leg up and slits somebody's throat, like, oh, it's terrifying. It's horrible. It made me so uncomfortable. Worst scene of The Boys season 4. That one. I mean, honestly, like, some of them were uncomfortable, but that one to me personally got me. Like, her fingers were just gone in a split second, and it made me so sick to my stomach. I hated it so much. You ever see a hockey player get their throat slashed in a game? No. Wait, what? I don't want to see that. I don't think I want to see that. No, I kind of want to see that. A little bit. No, I'm going to resist. I gotta resist because I will be, oh my god. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Okay. That scene made it bad enough, but let's talk about it in a little bit more linear fashion. Which I'm using this free site because Amazon will block. They have this weird technology where they block everything. So we're gonna be sailing the high seas for this review. Frenchie and the female. So I've also seen this going around. Frenchie and the female are my favorite characters in The Boys. The Frenchmen in the comics. I love them. I think they're great. I love the actor that plays the Frenchman. I don't know where we're going. We're going for redemption with Frenchie, right? Clearly that's where we're headed. But I also feel like it's way side plotty. And it's kind of the weakest side plot thus far. Because I find Firecracker and Sage a lot more interesting than what I find. But they're also new. They definitely went by. They're trying to show, I think, a very deep platonic love. And the shipper in me hates that, right? The shipper in me wants Frenchie and the female to be together. It doesn't necessarily work because the kind of love that they have, but I kind of always root for them even though I know it's never going to happen. Platonic love can be shown, and I think they do a really good job of showing it. But I feel like if they were going to show, like, deep, deep platonic love between these two, they shouldn't have given us so much will they, won't they, the first 3 seasons. I guess they didn't. Maybe it's in my head. Even Todd said, I really want Kimiko and Frenchie to get together. I love them together, but I get what they're going for. They're going for that, like, whole, more brother, sister, mentor, mentee type thing. Which works, I guess. It works, right? But it is what it is. It is what it is. They're never going to get together, and I have to just deal with it. They can be friends with benefits. I mean, I think they've tried that. Kimiko like his baby sister, yes. And I get that, I do. But I'm telling you, the shipper in me is like, Kimiko is easily the prettiest girl in this show, right? Easily the prettiest girl in the show. Frenchie, I mean, he's probably the most handsome dude in the show. That's not where I was going with that, but, like, get it. Fucking seal the deal. Come on. But no. Maybe it was in your head. I mean, shut the fuck up. I wish I could show comments on stream when I'm using OBS, but I can't. This is the comment of the day. Platonic. Is that like when you're friends with a fat chick? Race! That was fucking incredible. That was fucking good. Yeah, and yeah, kinda. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, so, ship the Deep and Sister Sage. I actually hate them together. We'll get to that, I promise. Because the only way she can be with him is to be stupid. What? Are we really? Okay. Alright. But anyways, yeah, so we've got a new love interest for Frenchie. And it's Colin, a new character. He's one of the Starlighters. He also killed his family. So we're doing that whole like redemption arc thing for him. I feel like it could land really strong. But right now it's one of the least interesting storylines so far for me. Same with Kamiko's though. Kimiko is trying to go hard at these child traffickers, but it kind of comes off flat at the same point. She isn't being stupid. She's getting high, destroying... Wait, what? She's getting high, destroying... I mean, but what... Okay, she's not getting high. She's giving herself if I can talk, a lobotomy, right? Essentially. That's not getting high. Because her brain grows back so fast. She needs that, right? But, like, she shouldn't have to dumb herself down, obviously. I don't know. This season sucks as much as Frenchie and his boyfriend. And that's so weird to me, because I thought it was pretty well known that, like, Frenchie was either bi or pan or something. And I've seen this weird consensus, like, oh, they turned Frenchie gay or bi or whatever. Like, was it not clear that he was? Like, he was literally in a relationship with a dude. Back in season 1 or season 2. He was in that throuple. I guess people didn't know. And then he also, wasn't there something with Lamplighter too? I could be wrong. About that. It would be the equivalent of getting high. So I get that with Sage, but like, I don't know. I feel like they're just having more fun than anything. Like, I don't feel like they're a serious relationship. They're just horny. They're just horny. But I like, see, this site is incredible. This is gonna do this. Homelander, we gotta save Homelander. Because Homelander, his whole fucking thing is incredible. Like, what he's doing now, like, everybody watches the show for Anthony Starr. This dude kills this role. Kills it. There was also a hint that I love that they put in there on the TV at Kate and other dude and the other kids that are missing. So I like that they're bringing in the Gen V kids. There's one spot left on the 7. I'm calling it right now. I do think that this spot is going to go to Kate. It's not going to go to Ryan. There's no way. My audio's too low? Then turn your phone up. I think... is my audio low? Is my audio low? Nobody said anything. Star is the real star of the series. His acting, like... I swear to God, this sounds so stupid. But, like, him worrying about aging, him worrying about... like, going through this kind of existential midlife crisis. Like, I don't relate to some of the shit that Homelander does, but I could feel the emotion in his face. Like, he is incredibly talented at his role. He sells it every time he is on the screen. Every time. Okay. What about Sam? Sam is the other one I was thinking of. I don't think Sam's ready for the 7. I don't think Sam's capable. Because he's still under Kate's mind control. And I don't feel like he's going to be able to control himself without Emma. Maybe he'll just be her assistant. I don't feel like he's ready. Not yet, at least. I'm using my headphones at mock volume and Tristan sounds like she's whispering. Well, then you need new headphones. I think so. WB Black Noir, he speaks. Welcome Black Noir. No, fuck that. It's not really Black Noir. Black Noir is literally just an actor in a suit because they didn't want to admit that Homelander murdered him. And he's so fucking annoying. What's my motivation? What do? I need to get into Black Noir's head. No, I thought my idea was smarter. When we talked about the trailer, I thought Black Noir was going to be a Homelander clone like they initially had in the comics. This is clearly not a Homelander clone. This is just some actor. Right? This is just some actor. Tony, I just said why it can't be. And clearly, the actor in the suit is not white. So, not a clone. It could have been really cool if they just didn't address why Black Noir was back. Made him silent like he should be. And made him a clone. Just completely didn't address the elephant in the room of him being back. But no, they got to do that whole like, what's his motivation? What's his motivation? No, shut up. Shut up. You're annoying. You're annoying. I'm glad he doesn't get... The new Noir is funny. I hate it. I hate it so much. No, I am glad he doesn't get a lot of screen time. Because he does annoy me. Like, method actors in general like that annoy me. Because they're like, I need to get in their head. I need to understand their motivations and what really drives their thoughts. Like, you know what motivation is. Damn, this season is shit. It is absolutely not. It is absolutely not. But we're going to talk about it, I promise. Victoria. I love this scene with Victoria where they're all trying to fucking kill her. I felt like she was being real with Hughie. And I was like, don't do anything. Don't do anything. Don't do anything. And then they try to, Billy puts a gun to her head, pulls the trigger, boom, nothing. I should have said spoilers, obviously, spoilers here. And then, he tries acid doesn't work on her. We don't actually know what gets, like, but I do like MM, I just don't think he's suited for the role they have him playing. Oh my god. I should have brought up those TikToks. There was hilarious TikToks of these that basically, let me see if I can find them. Let me see. It'll only take me a second. There's two parts where Homelander goes completely fucking crazy. And that scene where we're at right now, that's one of them. Like, how do I get to my messages on here? Okay, there we go. No, I don't have them. You son of a bitch. All right, I don't have them. Anyways, in this scene, he makes him, Homelander's sick of everybody just, kind of not being afraid of him. Not challenging him at all. And for some reason, right in this scene, Black Noir has narcolepsy. Apparently that's a thing. Not funny. I guess it was supposed to be funny. Who's Mewtwo? Wait, who's Mewtwo? I'm confused. I don't know who that is, Pika. But in this scene, he's like, go over there and give A-Train head. Right now. And like, or did he say jerk him off? I think he said go give him a head. And he was going to do it. That's how little backbone these people have. I get why, but I don't know. Guys in the audience, what would you do? Like, what would you do? I wonder if I can find this scene on YouTube. It's fucking hilarious, don't get me wrong. The boys... Come on. Just kill me. That's kind of what I thought. That's kind of what I thought right here. Is a mensch? Like an uber mensch? Is that what he means? I think that's what he means. I would demand a pay raise. James is like, I'd be into it a little bit as long as I got paid. Like, I would blow that motherfucker. As long as I got paid. Like, okay, I could see the Deep being into it, but I couldn't see A-Train. Like, not in this situation. Like, the Deep is not straight. He's very clearly not straight. But A-Train, I don't know. Deep was so into it. Deep was down. Yes, that's what I'm saying. Deep was like, I mean, I normally don't like an audience, but pull that bad boy out. I just... You're A-Train? Like, I know Homelander could kill you in a second, and he likely will, and your career is over, da-da-da-da-da, but you can run away really fast. Just do that. Just do that. Just do that. Just run away. It was a good scene, though. I was hoping they showed... He gets pissed off, and that's actually what leads him to Sister Sage. We have to talk about Sister Sage. I think she's the... she's not my favorite new addition, but she is a smart addition for the reason of she knows what she's doing and how to manipulate and fuck with society. She knows what her place is. She knows she's the brain. But she also knows that if she sows division, and that's kind of all she's done, that it'll go over with Homelander, and it'll fuck up society. And that's what she's doing. This is... I'm not going to show that scene. That is nope. So I think she's really smart. I like Firecracker personally better myself. And I actually think her character is super smart. But with Sister Sage, I love her because she's like the only one that can kind of talk back to Homelander without getting brutally murdered or having to blow somebody. Sister Sage power is super grifting. Wait. No, that's Firecracker. For sure, Firecracker, right? I love how she goes, it's just Sage. Can't have a woman of color on, or can't have a black woman without having some sort of racial qualifier. Like, I love that they're calling out corporatized America when it comes to that stuff. How do you like Firecracker? She's a fucking pedo because she's smart. She's a pedo for sure. But one scene that she has is incredible. And I don't know if they're gonna show it. Dun dun dun. She tries to come on to Homelander too after calling Starlight a whore, basically. So there's one scene. What? The Boys season 4 woke dumpster fire. Okay. All right. Well, there's one scene, and it's her talking to Sister Sage, and she kind of for a moment drops the veil, like Firecracker's okay, semi-hot, good backstory. I like her because I think she's the smartest one in the room. I wonder if I can find it. She's talking about selling purpose. And I actually think it's what a lot of people do nowadays. No, it's not going to let me find it. Fuck. Dicks. Anyways, so she talks about selling purpose. And she's like, what would these people, her followers, what would they have? They have their normal lives. Some of them are fucked up, more fucked up than the others. But what she sells is not this, conspiratorial craziness. She sells purpose. And the purpose is that they're this crazy, they're after the child rapists. They're after the people in government. And she's selling an idea more than anything else. And I think it's really fucking smart because it is absolutely the perfect kind of idea for our current society. Wait, also COD apparently has the first operator that is a pedo. Huh? Selling his purpose is rough with inflation. No, it's actually easier, right? Because you've got people down and out, people that aren't necessarily feeling great about the decisions they've made in their life, and they can't look and go, you know what, I fucked up. No, it was the government, it was the media, it was the anti-white rhetoric, it was anything but the church, basically, right? And she's really good at selling it. And, she all but admits she doesn't believe it. Firecracker reminds me of Marjorie Taylor Greene. Is she based off of Marjorie Taylor Greene? That's what I was kind of wondering. Because I thought the same thing. Why isn't I... Stop it. I don't want to go to StreamYard. What are you doing? I think she is based off of Marjorie Taylor Greene. Eric Kripke says that she was, in fact... Eric Kripke says Marjorie Taylor Greene was the inspiration for Firecracker. You have these Trump spawn that are trying to outdo each other for how outrageous, sexualized, gun-toting, and slavishly obedient they can be. And with Homelander, he would start to create these spores that would grow into these other characters. She's a version of that. Boom, good call, Cyronix. I thought so, but I wasn't sure. And it fits perfectly, right? Except for, he also turned her into some sort of, influencer and having her own podcast and show that reaches a bunch of people. So, I would say inspiration from Marjorie Taylor Greene, but obviously it wasn't cookie cutter. It's a joke because the 7 are actually in COD, and Firecracker was added in January. Oh, okay. I get what you're saying now. But I think she's the smartest addition for our current timeline that we live in, right? There'll be a lot of times we talk about these people, whether it's calling everything racist or calling everything woke. It's one or the other, right? And that's what she does. She sells that kind of thing. So I really like her as a character. Plus, it's Kara. I love that it's Kara. She has a great smile. She looks super cute in her outfit. I love it. Oh my God, Mike mentions this. So, I don't know how this storyline's gonna go. Mike says, when Firecracker leaked Annie's medical files, just low blow, man, low blow. I don't know how that's gonna go. It feels a little bit like it was tacked on after the Roe v. Wade stuff, which could very well be, right? At first, when they released that kind of, because she did this whole podcast, the 6-hour podcast of exposing Annie January or Starlight. And when she releases that 6 months ago, she got an abortion. Now, I thought the same thing Todd did. He says, I thought that shit was fake just to piss her off. And then I was like, wait, does Hughie know? And then Hughie confirmed that he knew. Right? So, with that, I was kind of like, how are we doing this? Like, this is a very, very delicate storyline to be going through. Very, very delicate. So, they're going to have to show both sides of the argument, right? It was a very, very private thing that she went through, that they went through together, whether and however they came to that decision. They're also going to have to show the fanatics that were completely against that decision. So I'm very curious how they're going to do the abortion storyline. I hope they don't make it feel tacked on. I really hope they don't make it feel tacked on. Because it sort of felt like that at the end. I'm glad they didn't do the cliche boyfriend didn't know about it. Yes. I am glad that Hughie knew, and I felt like she really sold, like, the emotion behind it. But if you're gonna, that's about as sensitive of a subject as you can get, right? I'm not sure what else could be more sensitive than that. It's going to be very hard for that storyline to land. And, I think they can pull it off, though. I think so. Jeffrey Dean Morgan. What I see there? You're wasting Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Of all people, you are wasting Jeffrey fucking Dean Morgan. Like, how do you waste Negan? Well, we've seen him show up maybe twice, 3 times. He's a CIA agent. And the no action with him. None. None whatsoever. So far, right? We're only halfway through. But so far, there is no action with Jeffrey. I'm so biased towards that Negan version of him, though. So I like seeing him work. Like, I like seeing him cook. But he hasn't done that yet. He's been like, get this done. Get that done. Okay. Okay. Tristan is Jeffrey Dean Morgan's strongest warrior. Damn right. Damn fucking right. And how can you blame me? It's Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Come on now. Like, I do feel like he's gonna... You don't get him without him becoming important, but as of right now, he won't. Or he's not at all. I did also like how they made... So, what the fuck happened to Victoria's daughter? Like, we know she shot her up with V, Compound V. She's a soup now. We saw her for 30 seconds, and we haven't heard, like... I don't know. It was that was a little weird to me. Negan, John Winchester? I don't know who John Winchester is. Negan. It's Negan. It's absolutely Negan. So I love the storyline also. Which is kind of right here.
Cheers.
Where this is kind of how she's sowing division. And they actually kill MM's wife's... What would it be? MM's wife's husband? Boyfriend? Whatever. In this whole thing, and they plant the bodies here. They are able to get the killers off. But I did like how this scene was done. And I fucking loved this. This is like the most Trump thing ever. And he comes out. Stop. Like, I love it. It's so good. It's so good. It's so perfect. I only know Negan from Mortal Kombat. Wait, what? Stop it. Stop it, Reese. Stop digging yourself in a hole. Please. Negan isn't in Mortal Kombat. I'm so disappointed. Bye, Mike. He means Tekken. But it's fine. It's fine. It's whatever. It doesn't matter. But I like what they're doing. Obviously, the Starlighters are the Democrats, and then you have the more Republican side in the Homelander characters. I love this storyline. It's much better than some of the side stuff that I really wasn't into, right? Her face. Oh, God. You know, I genuinely feel bad for her. Genuinely feel bad for her. She is beautiful. I'm not taking that away. But, this girl went to Hollywood as this fresh-eyed beauty, right? Very beautiful girl. Hollywood, and I could be wrong with my assumptions here, but Hollywood made her think she was not. And it's really, really sad to think that the reason why, and again, I'm assuming here, right? I could be completely wrong. She could love the work she's got done. She could whatever. But I feel like she definitely saw what was around her and felt like she had to up her game, and she didn't need to. She was a beautiful girl, and I feel bad. I really do. I feel bad for her. Starlight is just there, it feels like. See, that's where I'll disagree with you. A bit. I'll push back a bit. Because if Starlight was not there, most of these storylines would not be happening. Her fearing her suit is fucking ridiculous. Not fearing, but not wanting to put her suit on because now she's Annie-January and da-da-da-da. It's stupid. She could, yeah, it's dumb. It's dumb in my opinion. I get why she doesn't want to, but I do think it's silly. You know what? Maybe I'm not going to push back on what you said. I'm trying to think of... Yeah, no. You might be a little bit right. Damn! I didn't even realize it. Yeah, you're kind of right. Damn it. I mean, she's got the Starlight House and the Starlighters, and everything seems to be just going wrong, right? Like, she was exposed as blinding somebody when she was young. She was exposed as getting an abortion. Like, there's gotta be some moment, and then she went in and beat the fuck out of Firecracker. Beat the living shit out of Firecracker. And that was really stupid. And I agree, I like A-Train over Starlight right now. You hear DC fired that AI cover artist? Who? Who specifically, Robert? Please don't tell me you're talking about Francesca Mattina. Please tell me they did not do something that stupid. Oh my god, that would be terrible. That would be really, really dumb. Francesco, I'm not sure, is an amazing artist. That would be a shame. Yeah, they did. Shut the fuck up! What? Okay, save the news for tomorrow. We'll talk about it tomorrow. We'll talk about it on Comics Day, but what? That's wild. Reese said most of the relevant storylines revolve around Starlight, around her, right? Like, not necessarily engaging with her as much as they should. Hughie's storyline is one of the most interesting to me. Who thinks his dad's gonna be a zombie? 'Cause I do. Also, I like how we finally got to meet Hughie's mom. Fucking terrible, worst mom ever. But I'm just saying. I do not know what's going on with my computer today. Worst mom ever. This bitch. This bitch. Terrible. But I like Hughie. I always thought he was a really good actor. And her, so this, I'm gonna go off for a minute on his mom. Because I know postpartum is a real thing. Her excuse for leaving her teeny tiny son at school and never coming back to her husband, never coming back to this little boy's life was, I had you. I went through postpartum. It never went away. So I left. I mean, that's it in a nutshell. That's it in a nutshell. What? You should have never had children. If you are that terrible that you can't get yourself, you have to take care of yourself first. 100%, right? But just because if you can't take care of a child, if you can't take care of yourself, no real mother would do that. No real mother would do that to their child. And then, to get him away, like, to go to school, she's like, we're gonna go see Billy Joel in concert. And he was all excited. Like, my heart just breaks. I know it's not real, I know. But, scummy bitch. Which also makes me wonder, here was the very last scene of the, he decided, yeah, you got Compound V. Now, that piece of shit left to go live her life. Fuck, that's what I'm saying. Thank you, Reese. Like, what? Your life is more important? No, you created life, honey. It's time to grow up a little bit. It's time to grow up a lot bit. And I get depression is crippling and it can physically hurt and you can feel worse than you've ever felt in your entire life, right? I understand that. I do. But no, it's not an excuse. It's not. It's fucking not. There are people arguing this type of woman should keep the child. What? Wait. She didn't have the issues until he was in like kindergarten, preschool age. I mean, it was a little late then for an abortion. I'm just saying. A little late. You know, 3-year-old probably shouldn't abort a 3-year-old. Just putting it out there. Remember, she attempted to offer herself. Yes, she said she took, I think she said 40 Ambien or something equivalent to that. And she ended up vomiting them up. So, what you're telling me is you had this horrendous depression. And you didn't go to this man right here. You didn't ask anyone for help. Instead, what you decided to do was desert them to go hoe it up. No. Nope. Fuck this bitch. She's also, I have a theory here. It's all fake. She's a shapeshifter, I call it. I disagree. Okay, kind of. I have a theory adding to what Hooded Justice said. I don't think she's a shapeshifter. I think when she first came in, she was doing this like, do you remember like those Mary Kay women that would like sell beauty products and stuff like that, right? I think that's what she's doing, but it's Vought brand, right? I think she's worked for Vought all along as some sort of sleeper cell. I don't know what you would call it. I don't know. I think she's worked for Vought all along, and is going to end up being one of the villains. Like, she's definitely got something. So you agree? Wait, what? How could? Hold on. I'm trying to understand what you mean. I agree that she should have kept the child. The child was not in her belly. She had deserted Hughie when he was like 5. But no, this type of woman should not have a child. They should not procreate. They should not be a mother, because obviously they can't handle it. Oh, about the mom being trash. Straight up trash. But the reason why I think she's some sort of like Vought influence here is because he decides not to give the compound V. And this is actually the very last scene of the last episode, but it's still going through. So either she got it out of his pocket, which seems unlikely because how would she have known? Or, I mean, it could be. But how would she have known what it was? Or she's working with Vought. Somehow, to some degree, working with Vought. Because it was clearly her that gave it to him. And I haven't read the comics in so long. I swear to God, did Simon Pegg's character, didn't he become a zombie at one time, or is that a dream? It could be a dream. It could be a dream. It could be. But I thought I remember that. I don't know. I think she's gonna end up being a villain. She gave it to him before Hughie got there, did she? Did I miss that? Let's look. Okay, that's where he's handing. Okay. He gives her the coffee. Yeah, she had to have given it to him before. And she's watching the monitors. She knows it's coming through. So she had to have either taken it from his jacket or had her own source. Yeah. Okay. That does make sense. When he went and got the coffee, she did it. So I'm guessing she probably got it from the jacket, but I don't know. I hate her. I hate her. She's the worst character. I mean, I know we're supposed to hate her, right? We're supposed to. But she is terrible. She is fucking terrible. So there's a lot of gore. Obviously, it's the boys. I've seen a lot of people saying that the gore was, like, not needed. Oh, my God. All right, we'll talk about that tomorrow. Robert, I got your email. I'll save that for tomorrow. She just gave him Gatorade, guys. And it's the blue kind, so it's the best kind. Right? No, the blue kind sucks. The red. She should have given him the red Gatorade. She should have. I don't know. I do like Hughie's storyline, though. Like, that idea of loss. That idea of him coming to terms with it. Him being so desperate he goes to A-Train. And then, because you go through those moments, right? You've got the 5 stages of grief, and he's trying, but he's in the bargaining phase, and he's trying anything he can to save his dad. And, like, I love the moment where he's like, we'll talk about what was it? Patterson, I forget his first name. James Patterson book. We'll talk about them all. We'll talk about them for hours. Orange is not. You guys are crazy. Lemon lime. Okay, orange isn't bad, but lemon lime, James, I'm going to shame you right now. Lemon lime? It just tastes like ass. I mean, it tastes terrible. It tastes bad. But I liked Hughie's storyline. Okay, who else are we missing here? I completely forget. We've got, oh, you know what's so funny? The stupid, come on. The Deep season 4. Is that I see more people upset. Wait, what the fuck is that? I see more people with a fucking octopus, you guys. With an octopus. Right. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. Doesn't Compound V only work on kids? So, I was actually trying to figure that out. Because we know all of the V is killing Butcher. Quote unquote killing Butcher. Because clearly that's not going to happen. It's given him 1 to 3 to 6 months to live, right? But we saw Victoria shoot her child up with Compound V. So maybe that is how it is. Maybe it is only working on kids. I think many are just upset because they wanted Frenchie and Kimiko to be a couple. I agree. They should have been. But I get they're trying to show platonic love between a male and a female. Maybe. I don't know, maybe. Men making out is way worse than banging a girl octopus. I can see it. You know what? I believe you, Reese. That's the most hilarious part. Is I believe Reese would rather see the Deep in that octopussy instead of, Frenchie, but fucking, what's his name? Colin. Yeah, I totally buy it. Also, the Deep totally cheated on Ambrosia. Rude. Who else am I missing here? I know we talked about the Deep. We talked about A-Train. I should have just pulled up the characters. I love Firecracker. What is she cooking? Let's see what she's cooking.
Pretty ballsy for someone whose power is a party trick.
You are welcome to laser me. But I'm guessing you need me in my party.
Okay, yeah. Nothing. She's cooking nothing. That octopus going to get a revenge arc. Octopus versus Sister Sage. I would pay to see that. I would pay to see that shit. Because I think Sister Sage would have it as long as they were on air. Or on land, I mean. Octopussy is Octopussy. Oh my god. Yeah, I guess so. Oh my god. Yeah. So we've got the new characters. We've got kind of the plot going so far. The left versus right. The Patriots versus the Soylets. I don't know what they're calling them. I want to take a look because I know there has been a lot of the Boys Gone Woke videos, and I want to see if we can get through one of them and see if they're any good. How about Ryan? Oh my god! How did I miss Ryan? Oh my god. Ryan is adorable. He is absolutely an incredible kid. I think they have a great casting with him. And I think he's a really, really good actor. He actually feels... There's a point where they're... So they set up and kind of show that a lot of the saves that are put on mainstream TV are fake. And they're done on sound stages to make them look really good and get some good, reels of it. And he accidentally kills somebody. He's stronger than he realizes. Here it is. And he doesn't realize it. He doesn't realize how
Ryan.
hard, how strong he is.
Dad?
It's okay, son. I'm here. We're gonna save America. Together.
And like Homelander is not okay with his legacy, like passing of the legacy at all.
Go. Throw him hard. Throw him.
Oh my god. And it's so fucking incredible how on point some of the framing of this is. Now, obviously, Ryan feels terrible, right? I hate that kid. I don't know why. I hope Homelander... No! Chironix! I love him. I love him. He's so sweet. And he has heart, and he has compassion, and he's obviously should not be around his father. Robert says, tomorrow we can talk about absolute comic news, too. Awesome. I don't know what news just came out, but I believe you. I believe you. And apparently Jay's mom is dead. Okay. But he feels really bad. I like what they're doing with Ryan. Obviously, like, he's too much of Becca. He's too much of his mom. He's not good to be with Homelander. And they're heading towards that. But I don't know how you can hate Ryan. He's so adorable. And like, he's a great actor. I swear. I've seen him before too. Wait, Vought American History. Okay, what is this? We gotta look. Raymond just sent it, and it's called Vought American History. I love that they do these. Like, they have their, obviously they have their, like, own, I don't know if it's more Fox News than CNN, right? And, technically the first time was an accident. He still killed him, Tevya. He still killed him. And he was just an actor. Like, his mind isn't okay with it. We gotta see what this is. It's only a minute long.
My dad has always taught me to learn from the past, so we don't make the same mistakes again in the future. That's why at school, my favorite subject is American history. I've studied heroes like Christopher Columbus and Andrew Jackson, but now it's even easier for me to learn with the new book series. It's the most important events in our nation's history. Learn how a kind doctor founded Vought American to make the world a safer and healthier place.
A kind actor? Oh, okay. Okay, so revisionist history is what we're going with here.
Read about how Soldier Boy single-handedly beat the Nazis.
Oh my god. I love Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy's dead, right? So he can't come back. That sucks.
Back when he was still a good guy. Visit Godolphin University in 1960.
Yes! Fucking bringing out Godolphin. Yes. That's awesome.
When it began teaching young supers to use their powers for good. And see how everything changed in 1981 when my dad was born.
Oh
There's
God.
whole chapters dedicated.
Wait. Hold on. I am not okay with this right now. Wait, hold on. Hold on. This is very important. They are saying he was born in 1981 and he is going through a midlife crisis. I was only born 30 years later. I mean, I was only born a few years later. Does that mean I'm gonna go gray? I'm never going gray. What the fuck? That's not okay. 1981? He's like 43. That's annoying.
To his childhood baseball team. Him fighting terrorists and how he almost saved Flight 37.
Really? Really? Oh, okay. Homelander is aging faster. Okay, there we go. I know Acknowledge Smith is probably lying for my feelings' sake, but I believe you. I'm 33 and my hair is starting to turn gray. What? Is that a dude thing? Maybe it's a dude thing. Like, I've never had a gray hair or wrinkle yet, and I will die the day it happens, by the way. I will be a shell of my former self.
I hope one day I can be as great of a hero as he is. Order now and you'll get a one-time 7% discount on your first book.
Oh, wow.
Shipping to American customers only.
They're really going deep with that discount there. Oh my god. Oh my god. My son's mom is gonna be 44 this year, and she just had another baby. That's fucking awesome. That's fucking awesome, though. I love how, maybe it's this one. I don't know if it's this or if it's Amazon. And they do this stuff. Oh, this was so good. New DLC is out right as, Elden Ring's DLC drops. And it's the super low price of $70. I want this game. Did you guys see this game in it? I really wish this was a real game. It's so fucking cool. Happy Juneteenth. Gotta have that corporate pandering. And they did a while back, and it's probably been a while, where they did, the Homelander is innocent stuff. Oh, that was so good too. Wait, you don't like Butcher's wife in the flashbacks? Oh, I like Becca. Like, I think it makes sense, because it's the only thing that he's truly ever really loved. You know what I mean? The boys woke. Let's see what we can get into here. I hate his wife. Oh, I like it. I like her hair. All right, so what do we got? You guys pick. We got The Critical Drinker. We got Blaze Television. What is Real? Von Jog Vlog. Ryan Cannell. Josiah Rises. That looks about it. Oh, we got The Quartering. I saw part of that one, though. He hadn't even watched it, so that was dumb. Drinker? All right, we'll go Drinker. Of course, fucking, I clicked on this one earlier. I was going to watch it before stream. One of the questions that comes up pretty right. Tavia says, of course, The Usual Suspects. Wait. He hasn't even watched it? Okay, bad suggestion then. We need somebody that's watched it. We need somebody that's watched it so we can talk about it. Like, not just looked at, oh my god, Eric Kripke said something bad about Trump, so now we're going to go downvote it on Rotten Tomatoes. Somebody that's watched it. Let's try this one. Fucking, was it Joseph sent me one from her the other day, and I clicked on for like 2 seconds, and I was like, get fucking help. Get help. Watch The Drinker first, but he hasn't watched it. This is from season 3, though.
Where I could stand in the middle of Fifth Avenue and shoot somebody.
Whoa. I'm impressed already. She actually admitted that he said that? I'm kind of impressed. I mean, a lot of people got that reference. Like, we all got that reference. But I'm surprised that she admitted it. This guy's dead, by the way.
And I wouldn't lose any voters, okay? It's like incredible. No, they say
impressive
Trump
editing.
will
Yeah,
have
that's what I'm
68,
saying. I'm impressed already.
I'm at
she actually
90%.
admitted that Trump,
it almost physically pains me.
Trump could Trump could say something bad. Usually you don't see that. We're going to speed this up, though. For realsies. Actually, I gotta use
to say this
one.
at this point, but let's talk about The Boys.
Not
if you
that.
click this video, I'm guessing you're at least somewhat familiar with The Boys. It's a show on Amazon Prime that's just started its 4th season, and since its debut, it's consistently been one of the streaming platform's highest rated and best performing shows. And
It's
incidentally,
fucking
it's also
awesome.
been an example that I would point to.
Sweet crap, it's Lauren. Yeah, I was making fun of you for sending me a video about Pride Month. And then fucking Joseph said, maps have a flag? Bitch, anybody could have a flag. You just make one up. You just make one.
After, you know, people accuse me of being overly sensitive about woke stuff, of something that I know is progressive and goes against like my personal beliefs, but that I still think
She
is worth watching
at least you
and
got eye
entertaining.
candy. She's super pretty.
Until now, that is. And I want to make it really clear going into this video that yes, I have been 100% aware from the get-go that obviously the people behind The Boys are leftists. They're progressives.
We have this show that happens to be about the intersection of celebrity and authoritarianism, because that's what superheroes are, right? And so we get to talk about Trump. We get to talk about thoughts and prayers, white nationalism,
Okay, so she's always been aware. Like, I have, like, at least, again, a little impressed, because a lot of the times, even in my comment section when I posted about it the other day, people were like, I thought it wasn't always woke. It poked fun at both sides. Of course it does. Of course it does. That doesn't mean it wasn't always woke. Reese said, if that's not obvious, you weren't watching. Facts.
NRA.
I mean, you look at how corporate interests are painted as cartoonishly evil, how most of the bad guys are some combination of white and or male and or straight, and how it seems like every season
Wait, hold on. Hold on, what?
and or male and or straight.
Butcher is anti-hero. Hughie is a good guy. What are you... Two of the main... Okay.
And how it seems like every season, time and time again, there's just some vaguely right-wing group and or figure that the main characters have to defeat. And it's like, okay, we get it. Women good, people of color good. And yeah, sometimes white straight...
Wait, hold on. Like, it's obvious to me that she's seen the show, but you're showing A-Train as a good guy? The point of A-Train was to show his hypocrisy. It is his fault. His brother that they're going into that storyline a bit, but it is in a wheelchair, right? Like, I think they're doing some redemption with him, but he has not been a good guy. In the very first scene, the very first death, I should say, he literally, unapologetically, murders Hughie's girlfriend. Okay.
straight men can be good, but really only if they're effeminate male feminist allies. Failing that, at the very
Hughie is an effeminate male feminist ally. I never thought of Hughie as effeminate. Frenchie, for sure. For sure, but not Hughie. A-Train started all of this. Thank you! They kept that true to the comics, because that was one of those moments you were like, what the fuck am I reading? And then, Butcher starts fucking Mallory. And you're like, absolutely, what am I reading? But, I never thought of Hughie as effeminate. Like, I guess that's just me.
at least they'd have to be British, and even then, we're only going to paint them as an anti-hero.
Hold on. We have to stop being this, like, not surface level with the way we talk about things, right? Like, Butcher is an anti-hero. That doesn't make him a good guy. This is conversations we've had about a lot of more complex characters. If you want characters to be complex, then you have to let them without reducing them to, oh, he's British and he's an anti-hero. Like, I don't know. It's weird.
In this video, I'm not going to be arguing that The Boys has gone woke because it's always been woke, but in my opinion, previously, the wokeness was at least tolerable for a couple of reasons. Number one, despite the wokeness, the show was still otherwise, at least in my opinion, well written. The characters were complex.
Okay, she said the characters were complex, but then don't reduce them to the traits that you've shown thus far. Effeminate, male feminist. I don't get that with Hughie. A British anti-hero. He's a very complex person. Just because he's in the right in some scenarios doesn't mean he's going to be in the right in other. That's the complexity of the way they write him. I also, now that I've watched this, I'm even more worried about the Mortal Kombat 2 movie because I love Hughie as Butcher. Hughie is Butcher. What the fuck is his name? I don't remember the actor's name. Butcher, him. I love him as Billy Butcher. I cannot see him. Even more, I cannot see him playing Johnny Cage. I just can't. Carl Urban. Thank you, Robert. I cannot see Carl Urban playing Johnny Cage. It's so weird to me. Like, it just doesn't compute in my brain. Not yet, at least. She's anti-black. I stopped watching her years ago.
And were more than just stereotype or caricatures of whatever immutable characteristics they represented, as is often the case when it comes to woke programming. Additionally, the dialogue was actually good. Like, it was clever and satirical and nuanced. It wasn't like what we've just been seeing with The Acolyte, where characters just spout exactly what they want and how they're feeling.
Speaking of that, don't care about the show, but this chick, we watched her music video that was really, really bad, and she claimed my whole video. I had to cut it out. I had to cut the song that she made out of my stream because she tried claiming it, and then when I tried fighting it, she was like, no, and I was like, I'm not chancing my channel over some Alkalite bitch I don't care about. But yeah, she copyright my fucking thing. I heard she was doing that. She's doing it to everyone. So I didn't care. I didn't care. She's not that important to me to put my channel and worry about it. Right? So I just clipped it out. Someone tried to fight it and it got worse. It's absolutely fair use. 100% fair use. I started to fight it and then it got denied and you have to take it to the next level and you have to dox yourself and da-da-da-da-da. I was like, nope, not doing this. Don't care about you, you dumb bitch. Keep in mind that she's a Sith. That's fair. This looks really, really... Like, this doesn't look natural. Does this look weird? This picture looks weird. This looks like... I don't know. It looks weird. She's a little snake. Yeah, fuck that bitch. It was a terrible song. Not worth it to me.
Just spout exactly what they want and how they are feeling with absolutely no nuance because we're just trying to rush the plot along. Plus, you know, the actors are good. I think it's pretty clear looking at the cast. These are people who are actually there because they're talented, not just because they check whatever diversity box the executives are looking for. And the production value is also, I think, clearly there in the show as well.
Okay.
The costumes look good. The action is well done. The visual effects actually look expensive. It's not obviously just a money laundering scheme like, you know, once more, The Acolyte is. And in addition to that, I think just as importantly, what made the show watchable.
Wait, hold on. Did she just say that the Alkalite was a money laundering scheme? Huh? Is there any truth to that? Or did she just make that up on the spot? Where does that come from? Why would it be a money laundering scheme? It's a real show. Okay, I guess.
Well, despite its wokeness, was that in previous seasons, the writers clearly weren't afraid of taking shots at their own side. For example, phony progressive corporate activism is something that the show has previously taken a very...
And they still are. They literally are in this season. They've done it previously. What is like woke walk and shit like that. They're still doing it to the point where we see Sister Sage say, you know, can't have a black woman without some sort of racial qualifier, making fun of Vought for pandering. Okay.
Very cynical look at. In the show, behind the scenes, as viewers, we know that Vought is like literally evil incarnate.
Wait. Did you guys see that?
Obviously taken a very cynical look at. In the show, behind the scenes, as viewers, we know that Vought.
I told you. There's Kate. Sam is behind her. Kate is going to be number 7. Boom, Iraq. I just thought I'd let you know that. The show failed miserably. Last laugh goes to the fans. It costs $180 million and looks like a CW show. I don't disagree with you. Like, I don't know anything about the show. I'm being perfectly honest. I trust your opinion on that. About the CW shit and all that, right? But how is that a money laundering scheme? Like, money laundering is a crime. Like, okay. Whoa, what just happened to my fucking phone? There we go.
Is like literally evil incarnate. There is nothing that they won't say or do in order to make money. But that's very different than the face they present to the public, which is actually on board with basically every progressive message you could think of. Black Lives Matter, they've got that covered with A-Train. There was an entire storyline about that. Rainbow corporate activism, well, that's what bisexual icon Queen.
The fucking best part about that is he got a racist white dude's heart. Like, that was the best part. Come on now. That was great. And that's another thing that they even talk about in this season specifically, is he said you pretended to care doing the whole Black Lives Matter thing. You actually caught feelings a little bit. You started to actually care. So they're still talking about that corporate pandering. Okay.
Maeve is for, right?
So who are you, Maeve? I'm a lot like you.
Wait, what happened to Maeve? Oh, I get it. Holy shit, I just realized the issue people don't like. It took me a minute. So they used to make fun of the pandering to the left, right? The Brave Maeve stuff, the BLM stuff, the woke walks shit, right? But now they're pandering to the right. You guys remember that song, right? Like, about we're bringing the Christ back to Christmas. And now they don't like it because they're making fun of right-wing pandering instead of just exclusively left-wing pandering. They're doing it all, right? Oh, it took me a minute. Where did all that money go? I mean, probably to the show. Probably to the actors and actresses and the people behind the scenes and the post-production and the pre-production and everything else.
I'm gay.
And finally, you have the very bold and brave stance of being like pro-woman and anti-sexual assault with how Vought managed Starlight, and then eventually the Deep's apology tour.
Okay, that was, again, in the comics, except for it wasn't he had to blow her, or she had to blow him. It was like a full-on king rape, right? Bye, Tibia. Wait, I missed the first part, my bad. House of Dragon runs close to an hour each at 10 episodes. Costs $200 mil. With dragons. Alkalate costs $180 for 8 half-hour episodes. With bad set. Yeah, that is kind of fucked up, isn't it? That is pretty fucked up. I don't think it's a money laundering scheme. I think it's probably just maybe misappropriation of funds or some sort of visual effects that I don't know. That's weird. Like, it absolutely makes sense now. They don't like it when the pandering is making fun of them. What was it? Let's see if I can find it.
Teenagers.
All right, that's all I wanted to show. But, like, they're clearly making fun of pandering. But it was okay when they were making fun of pandering to one side, but not the other. Okay, it took me a minute, but I got it. Cartoon and comics. You are wild. You are wild and out. I think the money is taken by a console group. Sweet Baby. Everything's Sweet Baby Ink's fault, guys. Okay. With Black Myth showed us. That was a lie! You guys, stop it. Please stop believing stupid people. That whole extorting Black Myth Wukong was a lie. It was a fucking lie. It was a lie. Somebody made that shit up. It never happened. Stop. There was little to no outrage about this from the far right, but because it seems to take center stage this season, now it's woke. Can't make this up. Yeah, facts. It took me this whole fucking stream to understand it, but now I finally get it. It's because they're not making fun of pandering to the left, they're making fun of pandering to the right. It's satire. Why are they crying? Because it hits the nail on the head, right? Every single November, we hear the war on Christmas, the war on Christmas, the war on Christmas, the war on Christmas has begun. The war on Christmas is here. You can't say Merry Christmas. Bitch, I say Merry Christmas all the time. I have never, ever had anyone care. Ever. Wild. All right, we can't watch this whole thing. I can't put us through that. I'm gonna wrap up, but yes, definitely check out The Boys. It's incredible. It's an awesome show, and I want to pander Lauren, right? I'm just saying, she's not a bad looking lady. But I digress. Tomorrow we will be doing a big ass comic stream. I'm sure Robert's gonna have a lot more than I am. I'm gonna have like 7, but it's fine. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.